basic sleeves, what do we need? Okay, let me bring back my basic bodice. Okay, so this is the front, my front basic sleeve. How do you know what to fold? How do you know what to fold for your basic sleeve? Okay, remember what we took here. I took 8. This depends. It can get to 9 depending on how big your armhole is, alright? But mine is 8, so standard is 8. So I took 8. So this line I took here, that is what I will take here, plus extra 2 inches. Okay, plus extra 2 inches. So that will be 10. It shouldn't be less than 10. It can be more, but never less than 10. Since I have enough, I have like excess, I don't mind, that's fine with me. But it mustn't be less than what you get. That's your armhole length plus extra 2 inches. Okay, so that's what we're going to mark first. So this is the 8, and this is the 2 inches. Okay, so next thing we're going to draw down is the armhole depth. All right, so the armhole depth is this. Let me show you. From this line to this place. So what do I have? I have 2.75. Okay, 2.7. So whatever you have in yours, that is what you're going to mark. There are so many ways for you to create a sleeve, but this is basically the simplest way you can do that. So from this extra 2 inches, you come down by that your armhole depth that you got. Okay, so I have 2.75. This is it. Okay, if yours is 3, you come down by 3, just as fine. So it depending, again, I think it depends on how free the sleeve is. If it's a tight sleeve, and your blouse, maybe your armhole to be tight, I guess it to be shorter. But if it's a loose armhole and loose sleeve, definitely to be more than this. It will be more than this. Okay, so this 8 that we got here, divide this 8 into 2. That will be 4, right? So mark it. This is 4. This is where the 4 is. That 4 come down by half an inch. Half an inch. Okay, I divided my 8. That's my armhole length. Divided by 2. That's 4. From that 4, I came down half an inch. Okay, so what we're going to do next, we are going to connect. But connecting is like a curve. All right, I'm going to go like this from this particular one. Go like this. Make a curve. Come up to that half an inch. Come up to that half an inch. Then connect it to this point. Don't know if you're seeing this. Okay, this is it. So from here, take a curve. Come up to that half an inch that you came down by, then connect to this end point. Okay, so this is how you're going to do the curve. So now what we're going to do next is to take our vertical measurements. So this vertical measurement depends on what you want. Do you want a very short bicep sleeve, or elbow length, 3/4, full length? It depends on what you want. So take the measurement of what you want. So for me, I think I will go for 3/4. All right, my 3/4 is, the length is 20. So from here, we are taking, my bicep is 6. I think the standard is 5, but you can measure your bicep to know your bicep line. My elbow is 11 elbow length. That's my shoulder to my elbow. This is shoulder to bicep, shoulder to elbow. Then my 3/4 length. So my 3/4 length is 19 plus 1 inch for folding. Okay. So just to okay. So now my round bicep is 10. 10 divided by 2 is what? 5. Then plus extra 2 inches. So that will be 7, right? That's 7. My elbow is 12. My elbow is 12 divided by 2, that's 6. Plus extra 2 inches, that will be 8. Then my wrist, my 3/4, this is not my wrist. This is my 3/4. This is where all my length to be here, and I'm getting 9. Okay, so that will be 9. 9 divided by 2, 4.5. 4.5. So here we'll be adding extra 1 inch. So let's make it 2. 4.5 plus 2, that'll be 6.5. 6.5. Okay. So now we connect the lines. So I'll make my bicep to be 12. Okay. Sorry for that, instead of 10. My bicep is 12. Divided by 2, that'll be 6 plus 2. So it's be on the same line with this plus the extra half an inch. Plus extra 2 inches. Okay. So discard this measurement. My bicep is 6. Alright, that is 12 divided by 2, 6 plus 2 extra inches, that is 8. Same with my elbow. Then my wrist is 9 divided by 2, 4.5 plus 2, that will be 6.5. So I've connected it. Square up the line. Okay. What I normally do for me, it's not something that is not compulsory, but what I normally do is to measure out this curve and see what it will give me. So it gave me 10, and I think when I measured this is my front armhole, I measured it, came out with 9.5, which is not bad. Okay, that is fine. So now there is some, you see this front armhole. Remember that the front armhole we came in by 0.75 on the front armhole. This pattern paper is not on fold, it's just one. So if I'm placing this on my fabric, I'll definitely have to put it on fold. So when I place this, I'll have the full effect. So this one you're seeing right now, this curve you're seeing is the back curve. So for the front curve, this is how we get the front curve. This point here, that place that we got this, the length divided by 2, 4, which is this point, come down by half an inch. It should be half an inch. Yes, come down by half an inch. Then from here, connect back to this line. Are you seeing what I did? So like this. This is the back. This is the front. Okay. So I'm cutting this on my fabric right now. I'm going to cut out the back one first. Right. After cutting out the back one, I'll show you what to do. So I think that's what I'm going to do after this. Let's cut this out. Okay. So this is my 2 sleeves, the right and the left. Right. Okay. I'll turn them to the wrong side. This one. Side. So make sure the folded edge they match up. Okay. So I'll place my pattern on it. Make sure it also matches up with this edge, because this, you're just cutting this open, it has to be folded. Right? So now open it up, both of them the right facing each other, because right now, let me show you. Right facing each other. So let me notch the middle. not the middle of this sleeve. Okay, since these two right now is still carrying the back armhole effect, now let's duplicate the front armhole. Okay, it's two things. If you see, this is it. So any side that we cut right now, that will be the front armhole. I'll explain. So now we're going to cut for the front. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm not supposed to be spoiling my pattern paper. So now, if you want to stitch, you have to mark it so you will know which is the front. This is the front. Mark it to 2 lines if you can, or anything that you can indicate is the 2 fronts. You can mark it on the back as well, so that you don't mix it up. So when you're fixing, if you're fixing the sleeve on the blouse, you make sure that this part is the front part, right? The front part. While this other part will be at the back armhole. We have 2 armhole, the front armhole and the back armhole. So make sure this is at the back, and where you marked will be at the front. So if you think your chalk will erase, you can make a notch to snip. Just snip it so that when you see the snip, you know that okay, this is my front. Alright, same with this. Let's snip it open. Just 2 snips. Okay, so that when you see it, like okay, oh, this is my front. So this will sit in the front. Why this does have to stand back? When we are sewing it, you understand better. Okay. So this is the end of the cutting for the sleeves.